Welcome back to our lovely platform that was protected by the rain because we made the right choice and we turned around and came back and put our tarp on.
Yep.
Even though we were tired and whiny, which we do a lot, did it and it paid off because apparently we got quite the rainfall down here.
Yeah. In our last video, we finished our platform. Well, we like 90% finished our platform. And now we're back today. And what are we gonna do today?
Do a little touch-up work. Apparently, when I was taking my measurements, I may have been using, on accident, my Royal Crown tape measure. Now all my measurements are about a half a wanker off a bollocks. We're gonna come back, fix a few little oopsies, and I don't know, just gonna have a nice chill day. Clean up a little bit, take care of a few odds and ends.
Yep.
Maybe mess with our trail cams a little bit. It's a breeze today. It's not 10,000 degrees. So we're just gonna enjoy it.
Yeah,
Have a nice day.
I think we're basically gonna prep the platform because the next step after today is
Walls.
the walls.
Which we're getting closer. We stopped on the way down at a lovely Amish shed building company.
Maybe they were Mennonite. We don't know.
Mennonappers, we're not sure. But anyways, we stopped in. They had a similar building to what we're doing, so we kind of used that as inspiration, got some ideas, kind of got an feel for our dimensions. I think theirs was a little bit bigger than ours, but roughly it was pretty close. So we kind of got a little more mental understanding of what we're doing. So
Yep.
that's our plan for today.
Yep.
Anyways,
Okay.
I don't know. This is kind of our view from our living room. Not terrible. Be a good place to have coffee.
Caffeine.
Or cold seltzer for the lady.
So our kitchen will be here.
Well, that'll kind of be thinking like bathroom behind you. Not sure over here. Maybe storage there. Kitchen here-ish.
Where's the door gonna be?
We'll worry about doors later. I don't know yet.
Stairs here.
Potentially stairs to the loft on the back wall. Now that I'm trying to cram all this stuff inside, maybe we should have went bigger. I mean, we thought this was big.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
And then this will be our sitting living room area that hopefully one day opens up onto a deck.
Yes. Shall we get to work?
Yes. The first thing Luke is gonna do is we gotta fill in this little gap here. So we have half a sheet of plywood left over that hopefully is enough. So we're just gonna cut it into little strips and tack it down. So before we can put the other piece, the little sliver, there was the tongue piece that was sticking off the edge of this. Luke just had to cut it off. So that's what you just saw him doing. So now it's a nice flat piece that we can butt up our cuts to. Nice trash can there. I said nice trash can you got over there. Where'd you find it?
Our local dump site. Perfectly good trash can.
I know.
Hey, a nice tripod you got there. Where did you find it?
At the dumpster.
Well, actually, we just do it the hard way.
We always do.
Yeah. I mean, this gap is pretty much the same because I'm not accurate with my measurements. Does kind of narrow a little bit down there. But we can just cut a bunch of strips, cut it flush when we're done, I think. 1.25 inches. No, 1.75 inches. 1.75 inches. 1.5 inches.
When you forget your ruler, you improvise.
Yeah, when you forget your level, you break your clamps.
One down. Like 6 to go. This half sheet will be enough, right? So as we've said many, many times, we are not professional builders, nor have we ever built an off-grid cabin before.
Pretty sure that's well implied.
I think we always make these videos thinking that like everyone's gonna give us crap, and
they do.
no, they don't. Thank you to all the responses and people commenting. I take the time to read them. I read them out loud to Luke.
I'm trying not to get angry at them.
But we really appreciate it. And every time someone comments or likes or watches, it pushes us just a little bit further out into the algorithm. And also, just a shameless plug, these tank tops, oops, can you see it? These tank tops and Luke's hoodie style, or a style close to it, are finally on our Etsy. They're finally available. So click the link right here if you're interested in getting one for yourself. Okay, so we got all our pieces cut. They kind of fit. And now we'll go through and we will just nail them all, or screw them all in. And then our platform will be whole.
We used a ton of screws like we weren't supposed to do, people. What do you want from me? What do you want? Sorry. Yeah, we obviously don't need liquid nail for using screws. It's not gonna squeak. It's not gonna budge. So we're fastening our subfloor down with screws. A lot of screws. Too many screws, some would say. We're not worried about the floor squeak.
This was in reference to all the comments that wanted to know why we did not use liquid nail when we put the big sheets down.
Screws, people. Screws. But now we're using liquid nail.
I know.
That helps.
Yeah. Some would say we're a screwy family.
Oopsie doodles. Oops. This is why we don't use liquid nail, because I don't know how to put it on.
Is liquid nail just like super glue on steroids?
Basically, it's just like a really strong wood glue. Cancel.
Oh God, you're calling emergency service.
Yes. In call. Yes. Stop. How do we stop it?
I don't know. Don't.
It's my rape whistle. Power off. Oh.
What was that?
One day we don't want the wind.
So as you can see, we've just been going through and adding the liquid nail and then putting screws in. Of course. Just one little notch short. It's okay. So we just put our last little piece of wood on and smoothed out the liquid nail. So minus this little chunk right here, our platform is whole. Can we fix that little guy?
So I'll be held underneath, or hidden underneath the 2x6 anyways.
Yep.
Nobody will ever know it's here except for me and YouTube.
So we pretty much got everything completed on the platform that we could do for right now. So we took a quick snack break, but we haven't checked on our game cameras in a while. So we're gonna walk back and check some of the ones on the corners, and then we got a new game camera to put up, so we gotta find a spot for that one too. Lead the way.
Why do I have to always go first?
Because there's...
Knock the ticks off.
Knock the ticks off!
Looks like it's been getting used.
You can see it on the drone footage really well.
I think as we cleaned it out, it's getting more used.
Probably. This game trail's been here since we bought the property. It's kind of, I don't like coming back here in the summer because there's a lot of bugs and ticks and...
Move, poop.
Woo! It's probably the same pile we look at every time.
Bedded down right here. More beds. If this actually worked, there should be cool on it.
You said something has bedded down or nothing? Cool. So I think it's really a testament to how few people are in this valley. Our game cameras pick up quite a bit. This where we're standing in particular is where we've seen our mountain lions, moose, elk, coyotes. So it's kind of like a intersection. So it goes through here. There's a trail kind of through there. And that's where we keep our camera.
I don't know, this one's always...
Yeah, but if it's only 16 and it's full, I bet you most of it's wind. So let's use these ones.
120, oh, that's a lot of gigs.
So we left these cameras up here all winter, came back, and they had all failed. All of them.
It was partially our fault for leaving up here for 6 months.
Yeah.
Good?
I think so.
Okay, old trusty. Roll this down.
Okay, one down. We used to put cameras like on the far side of our property, but honestly getting down there is kind of a bear. So we quit putting them down there. We're gonna go check on our other one and set up our new camera. Our property extends basically everything you can see minus the mountain over there. And it does get a lot steeper, so we don't go over there a whole lot.
That's kind of scary down there, so we avoid it.
It kind of is actually. It does get pretty steep there. But there's an old growth cedar grove at kind of near the bottom. There's another road actually Really, in old videos, we've explored it. We don't go back there a whole lot. The bulk of where you see us filming and where we do things are like the flatter spots on the property. It gets pretty steep back there, and even amongst all the other parcels, most of them are owned by timber. We have one of the more accessible ones. It was not like this last year even. So this is where our other game camera is.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I don't think our froggy friend's gonna make it this year. The seasonal pond has always been here. Pretty much every year that we've owned the property, we've dug it out in late summer, early fall. So you can kind of see where we've like, the bucket has like scooped. So the original runoff seasonal pond wasn't very deep. We've definitely expanded it. Actually, yeah, I think the first year we bought this, it did dry up completely.
So we're gonna be setting up this little guy. This is made by Cam Park. TCO2 is 4K, 46 or 47 megapixels. It's got a advanced night vision on it. The thing we're super excited about is it comes with an integrated solar panel. So we don't have to come back here and constantly change out batteries. We don't have to worry about the batteries dying and potentially, like it did last time, delete all of our footage. Kind of excited to see how this works. So I think we're just gonna put it on this tripod. Maybe come out here a little ways into the sun so it stays charged. So it's got, you can actually put it on the solar internal batteries that are charged by the solar, or you can use 4 AA's. So as you can see, we don't have any batteries in here. So we're going strictly off the internal batteries with the solar panel. Also, this has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth connectivity, so we can actually just download our whatever's on there without having to pull the card. Which, ooh, you know what? I think I can aim it with my phone. If I can connect to it with my phone. Just see exactly what we're looking at.
Oh, dang.
Tire Mountain.
Tire Mountain.
Can't really see the pond though.
But that's okay, we'll see animals go to the pond. Yeah, these run about 140, I think. We've kind of learned with game cameras, you get what you pay for, so. I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I'm almost excited for FALL, because it's gonna get a lot cooler out here.
I hope so.
And the bugs have gone back to hell, where they belong. Oh yeah. Here's our light that still works, and we can't believe it still works. I think we should actually get some more. I wonder if that company would still send us some. I mean, this light was one of the first, it was actually our first, like, anything we got sent. And we made a whole video. We were so excited. And we're very happy to report, 3 years later, for however long it's been, it still works great. Really bright, too. Is there a card in this?
No.
Oh. This was just a little bit overgrown. Driveway looks nice, babe.
Yeah, half of it does.
I have to say, this road-facing camera has caught some pretty interesting clips. Like, we've caught horses without riders, dogs, children. That's pretty much everything we planned on doing today. Hopefully these game cameras produce some cool clips. We've seen mountain lions. We've seen everything but a wolf and a bear at this point.
I'm sure they're here, our cameras fail when they show up, apparently.
Or Sasquatch comes in front, and that's when they fail.
He reformats our cards.
Yeah. So, all right, well, our next step on the cabin is walls, which is really exciting and kind of terrifying at the same time.
Kind of think it'll be easy, but I thought that about everything, so.
We tend to think that.
I like to go into things with a positive attitude and then be slowly crushed.
Yep. But, all right, I think that's gonna do it. Thank you for watching. 3 years on YouTube, we still don't know how to end a video without being really
Ironically,
awkward.
the first video we ever made was our best ending.
The first video we ever made?
Yeah, when we were looking for land.
How did we end it?
We were like, gosh, how do we end this? It was just like something like this. God, this camera's so heavy. When we actually have to take the tarp off, maybe we'll just leave it for now.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we'll get more rain because it is getting dry. And our pond is drying
I
out.
know.
Our little froggy friend is not gonna have a home.